Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, March 30th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today? March 30th, March 30th, March 30th. Okay, so let's see here. You have the risk. So this is taking a leap of faith, something that you have to sort of convince yourself to do and not feel threatened by it. In the sense where you're being somewhat explorative and not holding back. It's almost like weightlifting, not weightlifting, sorry. It's like a weight is lifted. And then you have love. So it might be something surrounding love in your, whether it's love for yourself or in your environment or perhaps even with a loved one. This is a card of new beginnings. Starting over perhaps in love. You have cycles, which is definitely that sense of new things coming in, manifesting, really staying strong on your belief of what it is that you're trying to create. And then you have confidence. So this is nice because this is really where you feel free. You feel safe. You have a sense of security. You also have that sense of protection around you. And it's just really building this kind of a core strength where you can definitely take a leap of faith towards something, or maybe even ending something. You would know what that is for you. Let's see, at the top of the deck you have fulfillment. This is a card about getting everything that you wish for, having faith in it, and then also being content. It's almost as if like you have planted a lot of seeds along the way, and now you can really harvest on them. Feel really that sense of abundance and secure. And then you have the obedience. So I do feel with this card, and I know it came out yesterday too. It's about just feeling balanced, something becoming fair. Could have to do with you speaking your voice, or some kind of karmic justice, maybe even karma that's playing out for you, and hopefully it's a good one. So let's see. Is there anything else? No, so just take it as it resonates. It is a general reading, and I do try to give a lot of different outlooks of it, or different aspects. But welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's staying safe and balanced for you. So let's see what these mean for you. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. What is the risk? Come to the edge is what I hear. And it could be something that you're sort of wanting to be carefree about. You want to sort of maybe jump in and not care. I think that what you're jumping into is that sense of bliss, and it could be uncertain for you. What is maybe you're questioning, So you have the moon, which is that kind of feeling of fear, or there's with that moon, it's like it could be something that you're scared to take the plunge in, whether it's an ending or a beginning. I do feel like it brings some kind of peace for you. With the moon, it's also that kind of energy of following your intuition. Perhaps maybe you're having dreams or that whatnot, It's a card about change, and perhaps maybe you're feeling a little bit vulnerable to jump. Might be somewhat of an insecurity or something. What is the moon, please? The moon and the risk. But there's something, it's almost like with the moon too, you have some kind of knowing or some kind of pull that's pulling you in a direction, but it's fearful. I feel like it's vulnerabilities. So let's see here. You have here, sorry about that, they sort of sprung out. You have the Queen of Cups, which both cards are very emotional. So maybe this is something very, something that takes a lot of emotion from you. As far as maybe ending it or starting it, okay? So you got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the World, and you got the Hangman in reverse. I think you're scared about leaving somebody, or maybe you're fearing that if you leave something, you won't get something else. I do feel it's a person because it's the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Swords is very much that energy of putting something to rest. It's almost that kind of card where you just sort of have to call truce in order to have some kind of peace. But there could be a little bit of fear associated with it, and really taking charge with the Knight of Wands. But it's like I said with the Moon, it's almost like that knowing that you have to do something. And if you don't surrender and do whatever is like you're being pulled towards, you sort of get this sort of feeling in your gut, you know, that you're not doing the right thing, or maybe that you're really not allowing your intuition to guide you. But I do feel it's emotional. It could be fearful. I see the world, and this is really that thing of starting new things. Definitely have that sense of travel in here. It's like something's completed, but yet it's an opportunity to start something new. And you have the Hangman in the reversal. So are you tired of being hung up? Are you tired of being in that place of fear and complacency because maybe you don't know how to get out of it, or something like that? It's I feel like it's a good sign with the Hangman in reverse, because maybe you're not quite hung up on it anymore. So you could be ready to go towards something new, which is actually really good for you. It's also that sense of what I feel here with the Moon, where you might be turning your back to something, like out of ignorance, or procrastination, or you're letting ego take too much control over your movement, where you go towards. So there's really that sense of something even being wasted or false, okay? So you would know, but there's definitely that sense of spirit. See, because spirit is really telling you with the world, it's time to perhaps let this come to an end, so that you can start over again. And then the Knight of Wands, it's almost as if with the Four of Swords with it, something has ended, as far as there's no passion, there's no drive, there's no and there's like a sense of false hope. Okay, that's the other side that I'm feeling. I want to know, what is the Four of Swords? Four of Swords, like you want peace, you want to surrender to something, Four of Swords, please. Four of Swords. So you have the Two of Wands. It is in your mind that you want to move forward with something. You want to be strategic and plan your future. There's a lot of things that you're wanting. And I do feel like with this card, with the Four of Swords, you got to stop with the procrastination and the fear. Maybe you're scared of this Queen of Cups, Scared maybe that they won't make it, or they just might put a lot of pressure on you. Give me one more for the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, please. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Wands. It could be somebody that you're married to. It could be somebody that, if it's not a marriage, it's a boss. Maybe a boss that you just can't stand up to, or a marriage, And this is maybe why you're scared to leave it, because it is a union, or it is a marriage. Let's see, what is the Four? I asked the Four of Swords, so it's the Two of Wands. What is the World? It's like it's time. Page of Cups and the Five of Wands. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you're holding on to maybe a false hope that something could be fixed within the relationship or within the job. And I do feel like with the Knight of Cups, it's telling you to go elsewhere. Get out of some kind of regret. Really put an end to it with the Four of Swords. And that's really an emotional place where you're at with the Risk card. Just not really knowing. But Spirit is really trying to sort of lift you off your feet and just get you to take that plunge, you know, in something that you're thinking about. Could be a person that puts a lot of fear in you, whether that is a marriage or even, you know, could be mother or could be a sister. There's that sense of regret. Are you not moving towards the Queen of Cups? You could be wanting to move towards the Queen of Cups, but you might be, you know, tied or hung up to someone else. You know, I do feel like that could happen. What is the Hangman? Give me one for the Hangman, please. The Hangman. Are you, because you could be separated from somebody that you truly want to be with, but you're in a different situation and you can't take that leap of faith to end a relationship or a commitment. You got the King of Wands, and that's taking charge. That's really that energy of, you know, having that passion and that drive to move you to where you want to go. It's also a card of self-employment. Maybe you want self-employment, you know. You got the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So you really have to come to grip with something that you truly want and you feel it. I do feel you got to fight for it. So you might be going through a lot of opposition or a lot of obstacles with the Seven of Wands, but it's also that you have to find that passion and that drive to move you towards being stuck. Are you thinking how to do this? Are you thinking about a way around something, ending something? But because there is sadness and somewhat loneliness with this Five of Cups, I do feel like there's that sense of loneliness or regret. Maybe regret that you didn't move on something before. You know, whatever that situation might be. I do feel you've got to be the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. And in order to get this new beginning, you're being offered a new beginning. And so is it love? Maybe this is you going to that right relationship that gives you that sense of love. Let's see here. What is the love card? Card 10. Maybe you've learned a lot of, a lot of lessons in the last relationship. You might even find it hard to get past the relationship so that you can start over again. Let's see here. You got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So something's coming in. I think that your will and your determination might be bringing this in for some of you, because the Hangman in reverse, I do feel like there's that sense of maybe not wanting to be blocked or somewhat staying away from this. Could be a separation that you're coming together from or coming together in with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. Taking action to have something new. So the feeling and the subconscious is all there to move forward to the new thing. It just might be that if this is your person, they really need to take charge with the King of Wands and fight for what it is that they want, okay? The Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords, please? So you have the Nine of Pentacles, the 10, let's see, I'm sorry, the Empress. It's the Empress, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So you want to take charge. I definitely do feel it's about having success. Are you questioning success with someone? I do feel the Queen of Cups up here could definitely speak about the person you're in an existing relationship with. For some of you, you question whether or not that's fulfilling or is it workable for you. For others, you got to end that relationship so that you can go towards the one that you truly want, whether it's success with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So I do feel like this is something that might be tied to this person energetically in your mind. I do feel like you're thinking about how to take action, how to break free from something that is has a hold on you. The Two of Cups is new love, guys. I mean, it's the right partnership. Is this a soulmate or a twin flame that you want to get to? And I do see some kind of action here. I do see success with the Empress and the Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Swords about, please? The Eight of Swords. And we are talking about love. And I do feel you're working on something to stabilize yourself, to allow you to receive love. It is a card that is telling you you're drawing love in. So with the Eight of Swords, you got the Page of Wands. So you want to start over, you want to open up, you want to communicate. And this is definitely that sense of having like a buyer's remorse. You know, you're not quite happy with the other situation and you want to go towards the new. So what is the Eight of Wands, please? The Eight of Wands right here. So you have, let's see. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And you got the Death card in reverse. It's that procrastination. You know, it's that procrastination we were talking about earlier. Where maybe you see something falsely, or you think something's not going to be successful. The Death card in reverse is really that card of, you know, you've been in an upheaval, you know, a battle, a fight. And every day you feel this kind of energy, you know. But there's really that sense of, I think it's like short term. So is this like a separation, a short-term separation, or the sense of maybe ending something maybe a little bit quickly, and then you have that sort of regret, you know, with the Death card, and maybe you're not taking action to end some kind of cycle that you're keeping yourself in. And it could be very difficult for you to move on from something. I do feel it's something that you've been working on for some time. I do feel like also there's that sense of feeling like you're not putting enough effort into it, or things are not moving fast enough, or almost like there's no it's almost like being stagnant, but you know you want to go towards something better. Like the progression is not going fast enough, is what I feel. So you tend to dwell on a regret, okay? Maybe this is even the sense of being careless. I think you let something go out of the sense of just something quick, you know, something quick came to end, but you still sort of very much want it. And it's love. I think what it feels like, it's just like unconditional love, that sense of, you know, being with the right person. And I think that's why you're so tied to it, either you or them. And I do feel like there's some sort of communication going to happen in the future, in the sense of maybe trying to give it a second chance. You know, maybe this is something that ended very quickly for you, and it's like you try to heal from it, but it's very hard to heal from it because it's very emotional still. It's still very much in your heart, you know. So there could be a change, especially with the cycles. That means things are ending and you have new things coming in. Maybe you've reached a mature level to not be so procrastinative, if that's a word. You know, maybe you reach the level to mature and not be so, like that kind of energy of dragging your feet, you know. Let's see here. What is the cycles, please? Cycles. What is the cycles? So the Four of Pentacles, holding on. You holding on because you're scared and not moving forward So with the Four of Pentacles, you definitely could be holding on to something tightly, in the sense where it could be a negative thing, or, you know, if it's a different situation for you, it could be you're just holding on for that hope. Like, you want it so bad, you still want to manifest it, you know? So you have to be careful there. Either you're holding on too tightly, and that's not a good thing, okay? Or you're still really holding on to an idea or something that you haven't given up on, okay? Take it as it resonates. Four of Pentacles, please. Four of Pentacles. What is the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the Six of Cups. See, you want to return into something. You want to return to someone. It's really that sense of, I do feel it's like you're still holding on for that hope, for that sense of reassurance that you can get to a happier place within your mind. This could be a person, place, or a thing that could give you that sense of stability. The Four of Pentacles also does denote you getting some kind of gain, you know. So is this gaining somebody from your past, or that sense of happiness? That would be a new cycle. That would be a new place for you to start. What is the Six of Cups, please? Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. And so this is definitely that sense of really being tied to it. It is... this is the devil, so there's really this passionate kind of connection dealing with it. Maybe this is just something that ended too quickly and you weren't able to go full circle in this relationship or this situation, okay? I want to know, what is that devil? What's the devil, please? Maybe you think it's toxic, or maybe you think, like, you might think that the other person doesn't quite feel the same about you, so it leads you into that sense of wondering and questioning and self-doubt, okay, because there's a lot of passion there. You're still sort of stuck in your mind there. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you got the Hermit. So really, I do feel it's like spiritual. It's a spiritual connection. It's something that you want to come together in. I do feel there's a lot of planning left. I do feel like there's that sense of delay, because you have to get the ball rolling, you know, and somebody here has to take action. And I do feel with the Hermit, it's where you're being called to a sense of peace, that sense of starting over, not dwelling on things. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it did say that sense of dwelling, which is almost that sense of regret and, you know, sort of like having that pity party, because maybe you just don't think you're gonna have an opportunity for it again, or something like that, you know. So if this isn't you, it's your person. But I do see new cycles. I see a new journey. I do something I see something very full of chemistry, in the sense of that that's a passion that's driving you, and that's why you're holding on for it, okay? I just want to know, are they meant to walk away from this, or is it, let's see, are they meant to walk away from this thing? Are they meant to walk away? Just curious, because they say they're supposed to get out of the thing that's not working, okay? So see, the stagnant, the things that are betrayal, the things that are sadness, the things that just don't suit you anymore. These are the things that you've been carrying on for a long time. It's time for you to end them and go forward, okay? And that would be the new cycle, the new path, okay? And you do have a chance at love in this new cycle. And what is the confidence? And that's where the Seven of Wands is. Like, you got to stand up with some kind of confidence to be able to go forward, and really find your passion and just your drive and move with it. So it could be something that, you know, maybe you're almost off that cliff. You're almost there, you know, to that brink where you just say, oh, I don't care anymore, and you just sort of do it, okay? What is the confidence, please? And this could be you or your person too. What is the confidence? The confidence. See, you got to make a choice. Two of Swords. Making that choice to have peace in your life. Two of Swords. What is the Two of Swords, please? For the confidence. And you could be, in this sense, stuck in the middle of the road and not knowing which way to go. But it gives you that sense of, less confidence in yourself or self-doubt. And it freezes you in this kind of time where you just don't make it a choice. And that's why you stay stagnant. But Spirit is really trying to guide you, whoever this is. And I do see the refusal to maybe take action with their intuition because they feel fearful or emotional or vulnerable to move. Okay, so there you go. You got the Page of Cups. Make that choice to start over. Talk to who you want to talk to. Converse, communicate. And it's emotionally, it's a cup. So it's about an open communication that is heartfelt. And then you have the Sun card and the Three of Swords. And they were in reverse. So maybe not giving yourself the opportunity to heal from something or to move forward from something. It definitely could be the end of betrayal, the end of you sticking around in a situation that isn't healthy. I do feel, especially with the Two of Swords still here and the Three of Swords, there's still that sense of confusion, okay? There's still that sense of loss, sadness, upheaval, and the sense of, but it's not as strong. So somebody, remember I said with the risk card, you might be getting ready to jump off that cliff and just say, the heck with it, I'm going to do it, because the Three of Swords in reverse, it's lesser. It's that lesser pain. It's that lesser kind of feeling of regret or loneliness or heartbreak. Maybe you're going through this really period of healing right now, especially with the Sun. Even though it's in reverse, you still get the effects of it. Maybe you're just sort of being illuminated, okay? Yeah, it's almost like you want to move out of this state of Three of Swords, but because the Two of Swords is here, you haven't quite chosen. You keep yourself cloudy. And the Sun is meant to be shiny and free and healthy and somewhat healing. So, yeah, I do feel there's that sense of cloudiness. It's also a marriage in trouble. You're trying to hold on to a marriage that is in trouble. With the Queen of Cups there, you're meant to leave it. And yeah, it's almost like also you might have had plans with somebody else and you broke that engagement, maybe to go towards something else. And now that's where I get that sense of buyer's remorse, okay? This is also that sense of, if it's not love, you could have lost your home, you could have lost your job. You're really feeling down in the dumps right now, but I do feel like keep your confidence up and things will come. You have to choose between something as well. And then at Six of Swords, I guess it just might be to move away from that thing where you're stuck or feeling vulnerable. Really put stuff to rest and move forward. I want to know, give me one for the Three of Swords in reverse. It is in reverse, so something's lessening. Remember I told you this energy for the next 4 days or so, they're going to be very healing energies. So I do feel something is lessening, okay? And there you go, the Five of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, coming out of that loss, okay? And then you have the Three of Cups. So be confident, you're going to be okay. Whatever the situation is for you, you're going to be okay, definitely. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, whoever's taken from you, that's gonna be like put on hold, meaning you're gonna get your karmic justice, okay, for whatever this is for you. So let's see here. I want to know, how does this story end for today, please? How does this story end? Let's see. Temperance, healing. maybe from being scared or fearful of not going to the direction that your soul is somewhat guiding you to go towards, to love too, really. What else, please? Okay, so there's that 10 of cups, okay, that happiness, returning to happy, returning to balance. Maybe a person coming back in your life, reunion, reconciliation, okay, maybe ending a separation. You got to fight for it. And whoever this is, they will fight for it. They're going to stand up for what they want, because that is the 6 of Wands, okay? So very nice. And I do feel it's the healing energy that's going on right now that's going to allow you to move forward, which is great. Really good energy, okay? I want to know, what is the karmic cycle here? What can you show me of this karmic cycle here? How will it end as well, please? What is this karmic cycle? What's going on here? And how will it end? Okay, so you have patience and progress, and that's definitely what temperance is, okay? Be confident and know that things are going to change for you. And then beginning and a fresh start. Very nice. Old friends, good memories. So returning here, you know, with the 6 of Cups, returning. Whatever that might be for you, it's a happy. Let's see here. What is the insight for today? The insight, please. What is the insight for this reading? Okay. Oh, I caught it, though. Let's see. It says, indulge in pleasure. You aren't living life to needlessly suffer. Life is meant to be deeply enjoyed and loved. Do something today just because it feels good to all your senses. So yeah, really being guided by those senses, okay? And then let's see, what is the unicorn message here? The unicorn message, please. What is the unicorn message? Okay, so healer. You have the power to help and to heal others. So that might be a new path for you, especially if you're going towards being your own business, your own business owner, or self-employed or something like that, okay? You got love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Yes, I feel like that's the sense of you're staying in something that isn't giving you that happiness, that love, okay? And then light. See the light within yourself, and everyone else will. And that's where the confidence come in, and you enlighten yourself and believe in yourself. So let's see, what is the mermaid's message here? What is it? Okay. Okay. So blessings. Be confident and know that you're getting blessings coming in. That is nice. So let's see. What is this one here? Okay, what is the message here, please, for today? What is the message they need to see and hear for today, please? What is that message? Okay, so beauty. Find that beauty within yourself. Really love yourself. Really follow that intuition. Indulge in pleasure. Go out and do something nice for yourself, or, you know, it's just something special, you know. Doesn't always necessarily have to be with someone else. It's just having like self-love for yourself. I do have that sense of healing. Maybe you're not taking yourself as darkly as you used to. You know, you see yourself in a different kind of light. What is the chakra message? What is the chakra message here? What is the chakra message? Okay. All right. So the gift of dance. So this is really where you speak at your own voice. This is really where you let off that sense of happiness and joy. It's your aura, you know. You sort of cleanse your aura, and you just sort of illuminate. And perhaps for a long time you've walked away from that, you know. What is the whispers of love here? What is the whispers of love? So it says romance, and that's what I was talking about. Like, you can romance yourself so that you can attract romance. So lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. So maybe you're healing a past relationship or something that you've been separated from, okay? I feel like this is really that sense of starting over with something, a clean slate at something, okay? So let's see here. Let's end it with the Kuan Yin for today, please. What is the Kuan Yin? What is the Kuan Yin message? Okay, so it is this one here. Okay, and it says, ride with spirit unbroken. I have been with you, my wild one, throughout every challenge to your free spirit, encouraging you to rise, believing in you. When you were shamed, denied, judged, and ridiculed, I was there with you. I went through it all. Right along with you, I knew that the time would come when you would be ready to rise above those experiences, to let your wild heart be free. And now is that time. It's a time to get out of all those regrets, you know. Allow that self-love to come in for you and fight for the ones that you love or for the situation that you want, whatever that might be, okay? So there you go. I do hope you liked the reading, and thank you so much for joining me. I always value your time here. Thank you so much, guys. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.